So this is the tying exercise. Don't tie to panels, barbed wire fences like this. I'm only doing this because he knows the drill and I don't have a solid fence here. You can tie out trailers as long as they're hooked up to something, otherwise they just get pulled around, and I've had that happen. So just tie to a solid, you're going to need a fence for this. No panels, just a fence. A post isn't going to necessarily work for this because of what we have to do here. So for the first thing, you're going to get your flag, and you're going to make sure that your horse is okay with the flag first. You're not going to just terrorize the crap out of them with this exercise and the flag. I mean, this isn't necessarily going to touch them unless you have to, but he's good with the flag. Like, I can go up to him and I've introduced this to him before, so this is nothing new to him. He's just being his hill because he's had some time off. But okay, so the first thing is, the idea of this is you want them to stand good when they're tied to the fence. And he's been tied before when I've done this exercise. Some of them I've done with, some of them haven't. So that's why you want a solid fence, so that if something doesn't go wrong, because it's gonna look kind of drastic at first with how they're gonna react. But what the idea is, you want them to stand parallel to the fence and level, like in a box, pretty much, because like he's standing right now. He's parallel to the fence. He's his head's by the post. It's not forward. It's not too far back. He's standing very nicely, and he's really nice. The goal is, that's what you want. This will help with pawing. This will help with teaching them boundaries. And when I tie them, I make sure that this rope is a little long so they can run past it, the fence post at first if they need to when you're switching them, because it'll take them a minute to figure out how to turn around on the fence. So what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to make my box. You don't have to draw a box, but this is just to help you visualize what's going on in the video. I'm just going to draw it. And you want them to stand in the box nicely, not freaking out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ask him to switch directions, pretty much. Switch his hindquarters around. This is also going to help with the stepping through on the hind. And I'm not going to touch him with it and whack him with it unless I have to and they're being lazy. I'm going to just hustle his hip over. There. And that's how I want him to stand. He's like, where's the release? And you're going to take the pressure off when you get him to where you want him to stand. See, he knows the exercise well. So that's pretty much what it is. Some of them are going to rush forward on the fence because they don't know how to turn around yet with their head tied. And that's normal. Don't freak out. They might thrash around a little. It's just going to take them a minute to figure it out. Just don't escalate the pressure if they're trying to look for an answer, but keep the pressure where it is until they find the right answer. So don't give more in unless they're not trying, because if you escalate it and they're trying to look for an answer, they're going to just freak out more. If you just wait for them to figure it out, but keep that pressure, then they'll sort it out themselves normally. So I just ask him to switch sides again. See how his head keeps turning into the fence? He turns his head nicely. And okay, so he's not exactly parallel, but he knew what I wanted. So I just hustle him through that hip through. So I'm just going to ask him again, maybe a little quicker. I'm just going to hustle that hip up to the fence. And that's where I want him to be. It's a pretty simple exercise, and it's good for him. He's licking and chewing. That's the right answer. That's what he wants. Just calm about standing there. If they know the exercise, I still touch on it sometimes, especially when they're pawing and stuff at the trailer and stuff. I'll do this with them. And you don't necessarily need a flag with you, but it helps for the first time you're doing it because it extends your arm. You don't have to get right on them. But just make sure they know what the flag is. They're not gonna see. He runs past the post a little. That's normal. Just hustle him through and give him the release there, not where I was giving him a break. I'm just gonna hustle him. There. that's the right answer. It's pretty simple exercise, and they get quiet like this pretty fast sometimes, depending on the horse. But that's it.